Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel.
Guitar, reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party, relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
Hey Zips fans, we're back for the 2016 fall semester with an all-new episode of Z360. In today's show, we'll preview the upcoming season for men's soccer as well as volleyball, and we'll also take a look into our men's basketball foreign tour. First, men's soccer coming off a great year last year, reaching the College Cup. We'll see what the expectations are for the upcoming season.
Yeah, it's always exciting at the beginning of the year, you know, with the expectations we have. We just want to get to work and, you know, start towards our goal.
This is probably what we've been waiting for since the spring. I mean, after that Final Four defeat, this is the only thing that's been on our minds, and I'm pretty sure everyone's just ready to get back out here and prove to the country that we're the best team again.
When you work as hard as we did last fall in the spring and, you know, you just come up a little short, obviously it's gonna eat away at you. So, you know, I think a lot of us worked hard this summer trying to get, you know, better than we were after the spring season, and I think we're going into the right direction coming to the fall season.
You know, we lost our goalkeeper, so we're going to have to find a new keeper, and we're going to have to see who steps up here in the preseason. Other than that, we have a lot of good players, great depth, and we got to kind of figure out what our best lineup is.
Having both of us returning, running things, kind of making sure everyone knows where they stand and what we need from each player is pretty important to what we have to accomplish this year. So it's nice to have that continuity going back into this year.
Yeah, I think it's important to have your leaders back. You know, they can show the way, and, you know, not only on the great players on the field, but they're great people, and that can only help the locker room. And if we have a good locker room, it's only going to help us.
I think a lot of the seniors on our team have a lot of experience, so for the young guys coming in, I think it's going to be important for them to look up to us, see how we train every single day, how we prepare for games, you know, how we take care of our bodies after training, and I think, you know, hopefully we can be good role models for them, and hopefully it'll trickle down, and eventually the Akron brand, the Akron soccer team can be successful for many years to come after I'm gone. So.
We got some good players that want to be a part of this program, and, you know, they can only help us. We got a lot of expectations for them, not only this year but their future, you know, but they're going to have to come in and you know, earn their spot.
We're just going to focus on this season, and, you know, the past is behind us, and this team has a bright future, and we're going to do what we can to get back there and take it a step further and win the whole thing.
Coach Tom Hanna is entering his second season as head coach of the Zips volleyball team. We had a chance to catch up with Coach Hanna and seniors Carly Kusan and Amanda Bedell to see what's in store for the upcoming season.
It's just time to play. At this, you know, there's not one match or anything that kind of rings a bell for me. The biggest thing is right now we're at that point of preseason where we need to see somebody on the other side. Certainly anxious to get into MAC play, but that's a little ways down the road. But right now, just ready to go get on the court with somebody else next week when we head up to Milwaukee. I think the biggest thing we learned from last year is getting a good feel for what it takes to win in this conference and the caliber of athlete that we need to have. It allowed us to make some changes systematically and certainly impacted our recruiting now that we've had one full year in the conference.
I think our energy is going to be huge this season, making sure that we're on top of it at all times, 110% every play, being loud and aggressive. All of our hitters are being really aggressive. Passes are talking all the time. We got our setters going, so I think it's going to be really exciting.
I think that some of the big improvements from this year to last year, our hitters are more explosive, they're quicker on and off the net, our defense is getting balls up that we normally wouldn't get, and our serve receive is coming together really nice.
I think one of the things with the freshmen is you don't want them to stand out to the negative, and they've done a great job of that. They're doing a nice job. We've got one that's banged up a little bit right now, but hopefully we'll get her back. But they've acclimated themselves socially. They're getting what we're doing system-wise.
Personally, for me, I'm looking to go out with a bang here for my senior year. Really just have fun with the team, win games, and play volleyball. Enjoy it.
We certainly love to be in the MAC tournament. That's our first goal. We talk about we can't win a championship unless we qualify, so that's the next step in this process for this program is we need to be in that tournament, and we've got to be a contender. By the time we roll in November, we need to be fighting for a spot if we already haven't clinched one in November.
The men's basketball team embarked on a foreign tour trip to the Bahamas for exhibition games and team bonding. Let's check out the action from the trip.
Ready for the game, coach?
That's all for this week's episode of Z360, but stay tuned next week as we have our first Z360 challenge of the fall semester, where I go one-on-one with football players Michael Traylor Bennett and Larry Hope. I'm Scott Nixon. Thanks for watching Z360.